that my you guys could hear me and I can hear you guys because I had a little glitch in my system yesterday, but I want to make sure that you guys are rocking on the ones and twos with me. Benesha, can you hear me still?
I can hear you.
Outstanding, man. Let the people know who you are and what you do, sister, because I want you to hang out with me for a little bit, man, because I'm going to talk about this event. I got my partnership with Grant, man, last year, and we're going to launch our second event. 682 people at the first one. And guess what, man? I'm going to be talking about some of the things that we're going to be doing with this 8-figure partnership, man. You know what I'm saying? Get ready to go.
Well, first and foremost, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And I'm also a veteran, so that when I see veteran, I hopped in the room, so I had to come in. But if you guys don't know who I am, I own a federally chartered bank. It is a direct lending bank. I finance and fund commercial and residential real estate up to $650 million in every single state. I'll be migrating to FDIC insured coming up, but right now my goal is to just give access to give people access to capital. So that's what I focus on.
Outstanding, man. I love it. I love it. And the reason why I love it, man, is because I don't know anybody who's doing what you're doing, man. To be honest with you, who
Nobody else.
especially, you know what? It's exciting to have people in here and veterans moving at a really high capacity. And I'm super excited for you, man. And I want you to stick around, man, because we got a lot of stuff to kick, man. Right now, we got 68 people on the YouTube right now. Above my head, guys, you guys will see this event that I have coming up this Saturday coming up. The only thing about it, guys, I'm letting you know, I only have space in person, 50 seats, and we're already sold out. I think we got 2 more seats left for that, but you guys could register on Zoom, okay? The veteran wealth formula that we're going to be doing. Listen, this is what you're going to get, guys, for those of you that are in here, okay? So we have what we're going to be talking about essentially is how to partner with a veteran. Number 1, okay? Utilizing your VA home loan benefit to partner with a vet, okay? Number 2, how to buy multi-units with a veteran. Okay, that is correct. You can buy multi-units with a veteran. That's right, man. With a veteran, you can do that. All right. So if you guys want to learn how to do that and what I'm talking about today, put a fire emoji in the chat because you do not have to be a veteran in order to utilize this product. As it's called the Veteran Wealth Formula. Here's what we're going to be talking about. Okay, number 1. How to structure your corporate structure to buy multi-units. Number 2, how to underwrite multi-units. Number 3, how to do 100% cash out refinances. Okay. Number 4, how to build with the VA loan up to 5 units for a single person and 7 units for a joint VA loan. Okay. And guys, listen to me. I'm breaking all of this stuff down so you guys could understand it. Okay. So we're going to be talking about some of the things that we got going on. Above my head, you will see that link. If you guys want to get into that event, click the link above my head, subscribe, get on the list for the virtual event that's going to be taking place this Saturday. And I got Tasha in the building. Tasha, come on up, man. I'm inviting all of you guys up, man, because Tasha, I got an announcement to make. Tasha, can you let the people know what you just got qualified for, sister? Let us know what you're doing out there, man. You know what I'm saying?
I just recently got approved to buy my first investment property.
All right, man. Put a fire emoji in the chat, man, if you guys are excited about that. Tasha, thank you for coming in here today. And Vanessa, what's up, Vanessa? Hop on Clubhouse or ask any questions that you may have. Guys, another thing that we got coming up too is Elena Cardone. I will be interviewing her on Thursday. Okay, about our partnership. Okay, we're launching a military spouse event as well. So we're looking for 100 military spouses that are looking to invest in become business owners. Okay, so that's I'm going to be introducing her and interviewing her on Thursday. That's going to be exciting, and I'm super excited for what we have coming today. Tasha, I got a lady who owns a bank on the stage, man. Who got friends like that, man? You know what I'm saying? Man, listen, guys, come on up to the stage. I see my friend down there, Ellis. Okay, Clubhouse. So you'll hear different voices coming from different places because I'm on several different platforms. So if you guys want to rock out with me, put a one. I pinned the link. Okay, where is the link? I pinned it. I pinned that link. Let me pin it, man. Let me see here. Let me post it again. I pinned that comment. It's in the comment section on Instagram for those of you. And I'm ready to go, man. So Tasha, tell me how long you've been waiting to get your investment property?
I have been waiting for just over 2 years.
That was 3 years ago?
About just over 2 years.
2 years. Okay. All right. What do you believe? What was your biggest reservation in getting to that point?
It wasn't, I mean, when we had met, I was going through a really rough divorce. I was financially unstable, trying to balance everything out with, having everything on my own initially. And when we had connected, you had just sold my previous house. So I just needed to get my things together, get things situated. And also, you pointed me in the right direction of some people to help boost my credit score. So between all of that and then just not knowing, honestly, I just got into your courses. What's it been, about a month now?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I just started tuning into this about a month ago, and I'm like, hey, if this is something I can do, I'm in a position to do this now. Who better?
That's what I'm talking about, man. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're in the listening lounge, come on up to the stage. I don't like people hanging out in the listening lounge. Again, my name is Tony Glenn. I'm a buy and hold investor out of sunny Southern California. I'm going to be rocking out with you guys on the ones and twos. I am in my studio right now, man. I got my sound system up, and today we're going to be talking about a bunch of stuff, how to invest with veterans. Put a fire emoji in the chat if you guys are rocking on the ones and twos. I got a lot of people in here. I am also on TikTok as well, guys. So again, if you hear a bunch of voices and stuff like that come from different platforms, today we're going to be talking about how to win with the VA home loan benefit. That's our focus today. We have an event coming up this Saturday called the Veteran Wealth Formula with no other than me and Grant Cardone together. We're going to be rocking on the ones and twos and teaching how to invest. We're going to go over multi-unit investing. We're going to go over how to underwrite properties. We're going to go over the VA loan masterclass. We're going to tell civilians how to invest in real estate with zero money down with a veteran. That's right, y'all. So ladies and gentlemen, you do not want to miss this event. For those of you that are on TikTok, thank you for showing up. I currently have 82 people on TikTok right now. If you have questions or comments, put them in the chat. Guys, are y'all ready to go? Put a fire emoji in the chat if you guys are ready to rock out with me, because I'm ready to kick it like a sensei, man. Today, hey, I went to church. I prayed, okay? And I don't know, man. This year's gonna be a phenomenal year, man. I'm not gonna tell y'all something, man. I was really, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I was really skeptical about going into this process. But in order for me to lose something, in order for me to win, I had to lose something. So let me tell you what I had to do to get to this position, guys. And I want to kick this information, okay? Now, the reason why a lot of you guys are not successful is because you're not plugged in, okay? Everybody put plug in the chat right now. Everybody put plug in the chat. What's up, Dylan? What's up, brother? Brother Dylan is on stage right now. Again, guys, this event is going to take place this Saturday. I see Dylan is in the building. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Here's the deal, guys. Listen to me what I'm about to say, guys. We are launching a veteran movement with Grant and Elena Cardone. This is a partnership. If you look at the link, man, who do you know? Check this out. Who do you know has a partnership with Grant and Elena Cardone? A partnership, okay? That means that we partnered last year, February. They hit me up on the back channel. I got to tell you, put a 1 in the chat if you guys want to hear this crazy story, guys. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys want to hear this crazy story, man. I'm going to tell y'all the actual story that happened straight up from A to Z, okay? All right? So check this out. All right, so here's what happened, okay? So 2020, the end of 2022, I got a back channel from Grant, okay? He says, I love what you're doing. I want to know more about the process. I was nervous as hell, man, because I'm like, man, this guy, I thought it was, what do you call it? I thought it was, what do you call it? What do you call it, Benatia, when they hit you and you don't think it's the real person? Catfish? Is that what you call it? Catfish. All right. I thought it was a catfish, man. You know what I'm saying? But he hit me and he said, look, I love what you're doing. How can I help more veterans? I want to reach more veterans. I need to help more veterans get into real estate. I have a tremendous amount of respect for vets, and I want to be able to rock out with you guys. And you know, the crazy part about it, he was serious about it. Okay. He comped me for all of the tickets for 1 whole year. So from 2023, what's up, Betsy? And Betsy, you can come on the show if you want. Come on up. If you want to come on the show, I'm going to invite you. My sister Betsy is in the building. Okay. I just invited her on the show, so you'll be able to hear her coming from TikTok. Okay. So guys, check this out, man. Betsy, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, Betsy is in the building, man. All right. So check this out, man. I can't see you, but I can hear you. So Betsy, let the people know who you are and what you do.
Hi guys, can you see me now?
I can see you. Look at you.
Hey guys, so my name is Betsy. I am from San Diego. I am part of the Liberty team, part of Grant Cardone, part of the Renew team. Let's go.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. Betsy in the building. Hey, Betsy, you need to come on, man, because see, check this out. So Betsy joined us about a year and some change ago, and there's a guy named Anthony Renew. He's in the U.S. Navy, and his wife, and they bought their entire team into our partnership. And I want to talk about plugging in. Everybody put plug in the chat, guys. Make sure you follow Betsy on TikTok. She's got some amazing videos, okay? And she is a phenomenal real estate professional out here in sunny Southern California, and she's one of the ambassadors to what we're doing. And right now, she's going to be launching the military spouse event with us as well. Stay tuned, Betsy, because I want you, everybody put plug in the chat right now. I need for you guys to put plug in. What's up, Barth? I see you. What's up? I got Barth in the building, man. Put plug in the chat. Let me talk to you guys. Listen, the reason why you don't have any momentum and juice is because you're not plugged in. You got to plug in, man. Okay. A lot of you guys are going horizontal and you're not going vertical. You need to ground yourself, plug yourself in, get the information, and start working diligently at who you want to become. If you're not working on that every single day, listen, going horizontal, you can't go vertical. Okay, whatever you plug yourself into it's going to be the fruit that you're going to produce. If you plugged into disappointment, fear, doubt, all types of other stuff, you're never going to get the success that you need. So, guys, what we're trying to get you guys to do is plug in with us, because we don't only just do veterans, we do non-veterans as well, helping you guys invest in real estate, because that is the only thing that produces money. Now, Betsy, I want to kick it over to you real quick before I get ready to rock and roll. Betsy, can you give us a preview of some of the things that you're going to be doing with Elena Cardone? Just give us a little nugget, not a whole lot, but just a little bit. Don't give them too much, man, because we don't want to give them too much. Just a little taste.
Absolutely. So, as many of you guys know, Elena Cardone is for empowering women. So, this side of military spouses, we're going to be empowering military spouses. What that means is encouraging them, motivating them, pushing them towards their goals, and at the same time, leveraging on how they could use, if they haven't used their VA loan, how to use their VA loan, and how to become wealthy with their VA loan, how to get, what's the word that I'm using? It was in your video, the one you posted.
Financial literacy. Yep.
Yes, exactly. So that's one of the, small parts that we'll be doing. There's so much more. We are just starting to plan it. I believe it's taking place. But you know what? I'm going to hold off on that.
Yeah, you can't give them too much. Don't give them too much, man. You got to keep them guessing.
But I'm really excited. It's going to be such a success. I am excited to, be connecting with Elena Cardone and everybody involved in this to support military spouses. And yeah, it's going to be something good to look forward to. Empowering for women, for sure.
Outstanding. And guys, you don't have to be a military spouse to be a part of this movement. You could be a realtor, be a part of this movement. You could be supporting military people, be a part of this movement. And guess what? You get to invest with a freaking veteran, man. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. I don't know if I got my live still on. Am I still live on Instagram? Let me see here, man. It says that I'm live, but my show be messing up sometimes, man, because I got this old internet. But Betsy, man, share the space out, hang out with us, because we're going to be rocking out. I'm going to be coming back to you, asking you some questions. Guys, if you're on the live, put a fire emoji in the chat. Let's get to it. I got Constance Carlisle in the building. Barth is in the building. Ellis is in the building. Let's get some quick mod introductions, and I'm going to continue to kick it and let you guys know what we're going to be talking about, guys. If you have questions, put your questions in the chat. And if you guys want to be a part of this movement, let us know. And I got my boy Joe Onello in the building. Shout out to Joe Onello, good friend of mine that just jumped on. But guys, listen, let me tell y'all something, man. It's we over me, okay? So I'm super excited about some of the things that we got going on. What's up, Ellis? Ellis, can you let the people know who you are and what you do?
Yes, sir, Tony. Thank you so much. My name is Ellis San Jose. I'm a full-time investor for the last 3 decades here in Southern California. Not so sunny today, Tony.
Yeah.
But, we have a lot in common. We come from military families, and I love supporting whatever you're doing, Tony. And one of the basic building blocks of wealth out here in Southern California with the people that I know, They came from the service, and they used a lot of these veteran benefits, VA loans, to launch their estate building. So please listen up, learn what you can from Tony. It looks like he's partnering some real winners.
Outstanding, man. And I'm partnering with you, man. We need to get you on the podcast. When you pulling up, man, so we can get you on the podcast. That's what I want to know, man. I've been asking you for 3 years now, man. You harder than the Chinese president to get a hold of, man.
I will come down, and we just have to you have to lure me some micro brews from Oceanside, and I'll be down there.
Okay, all right. Well, we're gonna have to have some tasty beverages, and let's get to it, man. Listen, guys, if you guys are on TikTok, for every 1,000 likes that I get, okay, and 5 shares, I'm gonna unlock another nugget. So Constance is on the stage right now. She is the money. That's the money lady right there. You know what I'm saying? All right. I can't believe that I got a unicorn on Clubhouse, man. I could talk some trash because she's working right now. She just texted me and said, "Don't call on her." But let me go to some questions real quick, guys. So let's go to Miss White. How you doing, Miss White? How can I help you win in real estate? What you doing this Sunday?
Well, hi everybody. I'm just here to learn. I'm kind of ready to pull the trigger and just get started in real estate again. I kind of dropped the ball. I'm a realtor, but I didn't really sell any houses last year, so I want to
What?
change that this year, and I also want to start my own portfolio. So,
Well, listen, this is what
Join the winning team.
this is what I'm going to tell you. What state are you located in?
I'm in Wisconsin.
How many houses do you want to sell this year?
This year, I would like to sell 20.
You going to sell? Say, I will
I will
sell 20 houses.
sell 20 houses.
That's what I'm talking about, sister, man. That's what I'm talking about. But you can't sell 20 houses unless you plugged in with us, okay? If you want to make, listen, I want you to change your perspective, okay? Here's what you're going to do, okay? I want you to text WIN to 760-385-8211 right now. If you're a realtor and you're in here and you want to be a part of this movement and help us elevate with the VA home loan benefit and help us get more people, Betsy's going to get on a call with you today. She's on the live. I'm going to give her your phone number and we're going to build a strategy for you. If you stick around today, I'm going to show you how to get to that 20 and we're going to help you. Okay. You want to do that? Oh, look, she done get.
Absolutely. I'm ready. Tell me the number again.
760, text WIN to 760-385-8211. I'm going to put it in the chat right now. 760-385-8211. Text WIN to 760-385-8211. If you guys want to be a part of this movement, do it right now. Okay. I'm waiting on your phone call. We ain't going to go further until you text us and you're going to get on the line with Betsy and then we're going to create a free strategy with you. If you want to invest and sell 20 or more houses and you want to be around people, cause see, let me tell you something, right? How long have you had your real estate license?
2019.
20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 6 years. Last year, you sold no houses. And the reason why is because you're not around people who are selling houses. What did I got to do? You got to get plugged what?
I get plugged in.
You got to get plugged in. You can't make $1 million hanging out with somebody who's not making $1 million. Because it's a roadmap. They can't show you how to do it. And a lot of agents are out here in brokerages and on teams and straight up, they're not helping you guys. Who's helping you get there? Now, here's what I'm going to do with you. Let me teach a little bit real quick, but text me right now. I'm still waiting on your text message. I haven't seen it come in yet. I'm looking at my phone right now.
Yeah, I sent it. You didn't get it. Was that the wrong number?
All right, you done sent it. You done sent Christian Mingles a phone call, a text message now. Don't be texting your Christian Mingles account now. I'm playing with you. But you're gonna text us, text WIN to 760-385-8211. And then we're gonna help you get in the game. Okay. Now, I'm gonna show you $1 million plan if you stick around. But let's go to the VA loan. Let's talk about the VA loan masterclass. Okay. Betsy, are you ready?
Yes, I'm gonna be in and out because it's Sunday. I'm with the family and cooking.
Okay, that's good. What you cooking over there, man? Tell us what you cooking over there, sister.
Chicken, veggies, rice, salad.
Oh man,
and corn.
I'm hungry already. Dang, man, it sounds good, man. I might need to swing by real quick. Give me one of them plates, Jack. All right. So, hey, listen. Okay, so Barth, I appreciate you coming in. Are you still here, brother Barth?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's
How
up?
are you, Anthony? Hey, let me tell you something real quick. I've been wanting to tell you this for a while.
Sure.
I've known you, and forget the background noise. I say no. I've admired you and seen you on Clubhouse for many years now, and you've instilled a lot of ideas, thoughts, and knowledge into me. One of them, I am not a vet. However, my brother, after serving a few tours, went to JAG school, and he just retired colonel out of the Army. Well, I'm an inventor, and I've got some stuff, and you've talked about and planted the seed about, potentially partnering with vets. And so nonetheless, I have a medical device that's coming to market very soon. It's in the FDA right now, where I made him the majority owner. Now, what does that mean? We're now a vet-owned business.
That's correct.
Which, he's got lines. We're going to be talking to the VA. It's the benefits that come from partnering with a vet. And this only sets me up for the future, because what am I going to do, Anthony, when this money comes in? I'm going to talk to you, and I'm going to figure out how to get my brother. Like, we're partnering together and all the stuff we do. I've moved to Florida. I've got a plan to invest in real estate. So I'm really grateful for you, Anthony. I want you to know that. I actually grew up in Marietta. We'll have to talk about that some other time. But yeah, funny story there. But anyhow, I'm going to be popping in and out, but I just want to tell you how grateful I am for you, and what you do, and is amazing.
Hey, man, we're grateful for you too, man. And I'm going to tell you something, man. You going through the process of getting a trade and then understanding the power, that's, bro, listen, he strategically put the veteran in place. Now, let me tell you what that unlocks for him, okay? Number one, he can get a government contract, okay? They set aside, now, if his family member has disability, that sets aside opportunity for him.
Purple Heart.
Yep. Oh, man, he's a disabled combat veteran as well. So what that does for him is it unlocks more opportunity for him to get government contracts, number one. Number two, utilize his VA home loan benefit to invest in residential property, and then possibly do a cash out refinance to invest in his business. Everybody put 100% in the chat right now. Let's get to it. Let's talk about how to invest with veterans right now. Put a fire emoji in the chat if you guys are ready for me to talk about this, because I'm about to kick it like a sensei. Let's get to it. All right. So here's the deal. Let me read this part right here. Veteran and non-veteran. Veteran and non-veteran. What does that mean? That means there's a person that does not have to be a vet. Okay. Listen to this. Veteran and non-veteran. A veteran's credit must be satisfactory, and the veteran's income must be sufficient to repay the portion of the loan that is applied to the veteran's interest in the property. A different analysis applies to the portion of the loan for the non-veteran. The credit of the non-veteran must be satisfactory. However, the income of both borrowers, the veteran and the non-veteran, can be considered in evaluating the repayment process. So that means that, guess what, y'all? You do not have to be a veteran to utilize the veteran's VA loan. You can partner with a vet. So that means that, let me tell you a couple of things. Number one, no maximum loan amount. Put that in the chat. No maximum loan amount right now. Put it in the chat. Everybody listening, no maximum loan amount. That means that, guess what? Those big old loans that's out of the conforming limit. Okay. That means that there's no maximum loan amount. So if you want to borrow a $2 million, if you want to buy a $2 million multi-unit, $3 million multi-unit, there's zero money down, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Zero money down. Zero money down. Now, if the veteran goes on the loan, they're actually on the loan. I mean, the non-veteran goes on the loan, right? You are partnering, okay? Because there's two ways to do this. You can either go on the loan or you go on title. If you go on title, that means that it's two people on the title, then you can invest in real estate and get on that property. So that means that if me and Ellis hits me up, hey, yo, Tony, hey, I want to invest with the VA home loan benefit, okay? I say, Ellis, I trust you. We're going to create a operating agreement. Everybody put operating agreement in the chat right now. And you're going to do your homework, guys. I'm dropping a nugget right here, and I hope you're paying attention, because this is what you're going to learn in the Veteran Wealth Formula, okay? Put operating agreement in the chat. Operating agreement. Everybody put it in the chat right now. If you're listening right now, put operating agreement in the chat. And guys, thank you for the hearts, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Glenn, buy and hold, invest out of sunny Southern California. 7 real estate businesses. We just partnered with Grant Cardone and Elena Cardone. We got the Veteran Wealth Formula. It's going to be in San Diego, okay, on Saturday. Guys, text VA loan to 760-385-8211 if you want to get on the waiting list. It is free. It costs no money. Okay. The only way that we got to do this is that we got to get more people in the building. Share this to your friends, your mother, your cousin, your grandmother, everyone. So you guys could quit losing with y'all real estate professional. Okay. And win with us in the Winning Real Estate Club. Listen to me. Okay. Going back to what I was saying, check this out. Okay. The veteran and the non-veteran. The non-veteran's income can help you qualify for that property. Everybody on stage, unmute your mic and say and. Come on, say it. And. Everybody say and.
And
Either on Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Farmers Only that's on here right now. Put and in the chat. And. Put and in the chat, guys. And that means that the non-veteran's income can help you qualify. And guess what? The vacant units can be used to qualify for that property. Listen to what I'm saying. That means that if it's a 4-unit, okay, and you qualify for that, you can qualify for the potential income of the vacant units. So that means you could buy a 4-plex and qualify for the other 3 units potential income. Man, I don't know if y'all picking up what I'm talking about, man. Let me tell you the difference, okay? If you were going to buy a multi-unit and you use the conventional loan, number one, you would have to put 20% down. So if you bought a $500,000 multi-unit, that means that you would have to bring $100,000 to the closing table. Okay, that's 20%. On top of that, you pay PMI, which is mortgage insurance. So you're going to pay more for that $500,000 unit every month, reoccurring, probably like around anywhere from $400 to $500 on top of the monthly payment. That's PMI. Okay. In addition to that, okay, the interest rates are lower with the VA loan than the FHA and conventional. Everybody unmute your mic and say and. I'm going to give y'all one more nugget. Right now, I don't know why y'all not hardened up. Make sure you and. Let me tell you another thing. Everybody put this acronym, IRRRL. Okay? IRRRL. 1 I and 3 R's and an L. I'm going to explain what this means, okay? Interest rate reduction refinance loan. The VA loan is the only loan that if the market crashes, you will still be able to refinance and get a lower interest rate, man. Man, I don't know if y'all picking up what I'm putting down, man, but listen, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Look, you do a conventional loan, guess what? The property has to appraise. You have to have, in order for you to refinance, you have to have over 20% to refinance that loan to get a lower interest rate. Okay? The VA loan doesn't require that. So if interest rates go from 8% back to 3%, you can refinance and the property doesn't have to appraise. And there's no income verification. And it's so many things you could do with the VA home loan benefit, man. Now, anybody have questions on the stage, man? Put the questions in the chat. If you guys got questions, put them in the chat, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you share up, guys. Thank you for joining us. Listen to me, guys. I'm telling you guys how to win with the VA home loan benefit, okay? We just talked about the IRRRL and we just talked about the joint VA loan. I'm going to cover the VA construction loan next. Who has questions or comments that they would like to propose to me right now? Any questions?
I got a question, Tony.
I got an answer. Let's go.
Okay, so with an existing property that I own, I can add someone that is a veteran onto the title to refinance it and use those benefits.
Yes, you can, but say but.
But
But the veteran has to move in with you.
okay, they have to move into the house.
That is correct. The veteran, that is the only thing that has to happen, that the veteran does have to live in the property. However, the joint, now, Diane, are you here still? Diana, come to the stage because you went through the Veteran Wealth Formula. I want you to come up and talk about what you learned in that event. Diana Rosero, come on up. I want you to tell people you went through the first program. What did you think about that program?
I loved it. I think I went through all 3 stages. It gives you all of the framework. It's great for realtors. I've been in the business for a very long time. I'm a military spouse. And there's something about being in a community that not only frames it all out for you, but is there with you every step of the way whenever you have questions. It's really, really great.
Outstanding, guys. So she went to the first one, and guess what? Grant came in. He came into the event, and he spoke to us. Do you remember anything that he said, Diana, on the Q&A?
Yes, I mean, one of the best things is we actually got to ask him some questions and he answered. And he told us that he was 100% committed to the military community and he understands the struggles and he understands the need for leadership and the need for education. So they're very, very committed.
See, and that's the part. See, that's the thing that I was worried about, right? And like, can I keep it real? Put a 1 in the chat if I can keep it real with you, man. There's a lot of people that are out here that do not want to, that want to, you know, they actually want, he doesn't have to. So let's really think about this. Grant is a billionaire. Okay. Our event in totality, we probably had maybe 100 people total at that first event. He didn't have to show up, man. He's not asking for any money. He actually really wants to help. My mind was blown back. I couldn't believe it, man. Sometimes, you know, you have an idea, and I'll tell y'all this, man. We started this event. We started this movement, I don't know, 2006. It took this long. Sometimes your ideas are smaller than what God has a purpose for you. We've had so many people stab us in the back, try to take our ideas, copycat our ideas. And one thing that we did, and it hurts, it sucks, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. It breaks my heart with some of the people that we've lost in our organization that we really cared about. But one of the biggest thing is that the vision hasn't changed. It's to help military spouses and military families invest in real estate and build financial literacy through home ownership with the foundation. Okay. And guess what, man? Somebody recognized us for that. And a lot of doors open. But sometimes when those doors close, it's for a bigger one to open, guys. So I'm telling you guys, plug into what we're doing because you guys are on the ground floor of something so big. He told me, he looked me right in my eye and he said, we will reach 21 million veterans. I haven't paid one single penny with him advertising. I haven't paid nothing. All he wants to do is elevate what it is that we're doing. It's amazing, man. Sometimes I can't even believe that it's really happening, man. For me getting a DM, him hearing me on social media cook, right? And then actually inviting me and paying for over $50,000 of tickets for free. I'm like, man, this dude trying to sell me something, man. I didn't know what the hell was going on, man. I had all of these people around me and stuff. But guess what? He said, look, man, I want to help vets and I'm serious about it. And I've been looking for someone just like you to help us reach more veterans. That's it. We were one of the missing parts. They wanted to really reach back to the veteran community and they tried it before and the people were trying to take from him. So guys, when I heard the whole story, I was blown back, man. I'm like, man, I'm so thankful and grateful. And, you know, it's just super amazing that you have people who actually want to just elevate. He's putting a magnifying glass on what we already built, right? So that's called a Veteran Wealth Formula, guys. It's going to take place this Saturday. The link is at the top. If you guys are enjoying what we're talking about, put a fire emoji in the chat because I'm going to continue to kick it like a sensei and roll this information out so you guys can get a snapshot of what we're going to be teaching. We're going to teach you guys how to invest in multi-units and partner with veterans to buy real estate. All you need to know is know a veteran. So guys, if you know a veteran, put a 1 in the chat. If you know one veteran, put a 1 in the chat. You do not have to be a veteran. You just need to know one. Okay. And get them to this event so you guys could do a partnership with zero money down, man. Out freaking standing, man. So Diana, I saw you come off mic. Did you have a question?
You know, I was just going to say that day we also even went over how to purchase businesses, which floored us all. So the amount of information that's available in the community is astronomical.
Outstanding. Now, Natalie, you said the link's not working. Click the link, y'all. Click the link and tell me if that works. If it doesn't work, I'll post it another one at the top. Because Clubhouse be hating on the player. You know what I'm saying, man? What's going on, man? So it's not working. Okay, all right. Let me change this out real quick. All right. So Clubhouse is tripping. You know what? But look, I got something for them. So does anybody have any questions or comments while I change this link out? I want to make sure. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. Text VA loan to 760-385-8211. And I'll send you guys the link, okay? Sometimes Clubhouse be blocking the link. I'm going to try to take it down and repost it again. Does anybody have any other questions or comments that they'd like to ask? Ty, You have put in the chat. It has been. You have put it in the chat. It has been doing that all day. Okay. Thank you for letting me know that, because I'm gonna tell y'all right now, man. Make sure that you guys give me a follow also, because we're gonna have to change the platform. For those of you that have my, I'm gonna put anthonysocial.com if you guys want to see my face. Okay, I'm gonna actually be walking through, and I'm gonna show you guys. If you guys want to see, I'm on live YouTube live right now. I'll post my YouTube link in the chat as well, and then you guys could. I'm gonna go through how the VA underwrites multi-units and how you guys could actually invest in them. Anybody else have any other questions or comments that they'd like to ask? Okay, I see one in the chat. Can the veteran have a property already using the loan? So Dr. Barbecue, yes. So there is a way to use your VA loan entitlement. Again, there's a couple of ways. Now, Dr. Barbecue, now here's the deal, guys. One thing that I will not do is you got to come on stage, man. There's no difference for you being on stage and being in the listening lounge. If you guys have a question, put your questions in the chat. I want to answer the question, but I want to have some dialogue with you, because I'm going to have to tell you how to do it, okay? Now, for those of you that are on TikTok, just type your question in the chat, or if you guys want to come up, I'll answer your question. Dr. Barbecue, what's happening, brother?
How's it going, Mr. Clinton? How you doing this evening? How's everyone?
Now, here's the deal. Before I answer this question, what branch of service did you serve in?
I was a tin can man in the wonderful U.S. Navy. Tin can man. I don't know if y'all know what that means.
We can't help no Navy people up in here, man. Only U.S. Marines, Jack. No, I'm joking with you, brother. Thank you for your service.
Y'all don't know, none of them go nowhere without the Navy. Just remember that you can't carry all them howitzers across the water.
Aye.
Put it on the track. Can't float them.
Aye, sir. Okay, so here's something that I want to so what's your question? I'm gonna go ahead and how can I help you win in real estate?
Well, I'm a veteran that's using my home loan already, but I understand that there may be some benefit left because of the area that I live in. And also know a number of other veterans that, they're in homes, but they've never used their existing benefit to take advantage of their homes. They just, they went conventional, or they went another way, inherited homes, and they just still had that benefit sitting on the table. So I know a lot of these guys.
That's crazy, man. And you know what's crazy about that scenario? So the crazy part about this whole thing, man, is that, there's a lot of people that are out there that's like that, man. There's a lot of people that are out there that haven't used their VA home loan benefit. So here's the deal for you. I'm gonna give you the game. Okay. So here, I'm gonna post this. Let me try to post this link real quick first. All right. So number one, okay, the way that I'm going to tell you how you can use your VA loan again first, okay? Because a lot of people think that it's a one-time use, which is incorrect. You can use the VA loan multiple times. Can you? Now, I want to know: are you an ASVAB waiver, or can you count for me? I need you to count for me. I need to.
I can count. I got enough fingers and toes.
Okay. All right. So, guys, I changed the link out. Tell me if that link is. Let me see here. Let me copy this link. Copy. Yeah, man. See, Clubhouse be tripping, man. Now the damn link, they just be doing some goofy stuff. Hold on, I'm gonna post a link at the top so you guys can register. Okay. All right, try that one, guys. Click that link. Tell me if the registration, if y'all could do me a favor, click that link at the top. Tell me if you can register for that link. Is that link working? Put a 1 in the chat if you guys can register. Okay. So here's the deal. Number one, I bought this property with my VA loan. How many times is that? Count for me, brother.
1 time.
I did a cash out refinance and took money out of this property to invest in another piece of real estate. I took like $150,000 out. How many times is that?
1 time.
Twice.
Okay, that's twice.
And then I did a interest rate reduction refinance loan to lower my interest rate to a 30-year fixed, 2.125 30-year fixed. How many times is that?
3 times.
On one property. So you can use the VA loan multiple times. Now, if you can't own or occupy more than one property at a time, but what you can do is this, okay? So you can use the VA loan, and then after you fulfill your occupancy rule, typically they want you to move in within 90 days. The VA loan does not tell you how long you have to live in a property. What do we have going on in Ukraine right now, and in Iran and all of that other stuff? We got conflict, right? So the VA can't say that you have to stay in the property before you put tenants in it, but they can't tell you how fast you have to move into the property. Okay, so listen to what I'm about to tell you. You can utilize the VA loan again if you have entitlement left. Now say cap.
Yeah.
Everybody put the word cap in the chat because this is important. The VA loan does have a cap on secondary usage. So that means that depending on where you're at, let me give you an example. I lived in North Carolina. I bought a property for $100,000, $150,000. I moved to California. My first purchase out here was $450,000. I had a VA entitlement left. Now, there's a cap when you invest in your next VA loan, and that's going to go to whatever the conforming limit is in the city. So that means if I utilize my VA home loan benefit again, if I have $300,000 left on my VA entitlement, and I buy a $310,000 property, what is $310,000 minus $300,000?
10,000.
10 grand, right? So that means I would have to pay 25% of $10,000. So that means I don't have to pay the difference. I went over my limit, so I have to pay 25% of the difference that I go over. So you can go above what you have left on your entitlement. And here's how easy it is. You go to va.gov, you download your certificate, you see how much entitlement you have left, you hit us up and we tell you. That's it. So you might have some entitlement left for that secondary use. And then now you're an investor because you have that first property, you move out of that property, put tenants in it, and then now you have a business. You move to the next property. After you move to the next property, you use your full entitlement. Or you can do a cash out. You could do a refinance into a conventional loan. Now, listen, Dr. Barbecue, say non-owner occupant conventional, please. Non-owner occupant conventional.
Non-owner occupant conventional.
Say it one more time, please.
Non-owner occupant conventional.
The reason why I'm telling you guys about the non-owner occupant conventional loan is because of this. Duro, I got a phone call scheduled with you. We supposed to get on the phone. Okay, so I see my sister, my Navy sister that's in the chat right now. Come on up on stage and rock out with us. So we cooked the other day. She was in here and I dropped some gems. So the non-owner occupant conventional. Okay, so I got a couple of questions in the chat. Okay, I'm going to come to you guys, man. The lady lawyer, can you discuss the entitlement in general? I did not know that there was a cap on the VA loan amount. And thank you for your service. My husband is a USMC veteran. Okay, lady lawyer, this is what I need for you to do on TikTok. I need for you to share this right now and heart the hell out of this. Hit your thumb on my face right now. Give me some hearts because we have an opportunity for you to talk to a billionaire, Miss Elena Cardone, this Thursday. She's going to be on my live, and she has a military spouse movement that we're launching. Okay, so right now, share this right now. If you guys are on TikTok, please share this right now because this Thursday, you guys are going to get to go on live with me on YouTube, and you're going to talk to a billionaire that we're launching a military spouse movement, a national military spouse movement. If you guys want to be a part of that, text WIN to 760-385-8211 and we'll get you guys on the waiting list. We're looking for a few military spouses that she can interview on her show. She just crowned Miss America. And then also we're looking for some real estate professionals that we could partner with and get VA certified so we can help you guys. One of the biggest things that I learned is that if you want to grow big, you got to pick people who are like-minded to help you grow big, grow far, not big. I don't want to be big. I want to grow far and have endurance in this game. So Elena and Grant, they have committed themselves to donating and helping veterans. And guess what? We're going to talk to you guys about a military spouse grant that we got coming out too. But that's not going to come until Thursday, guys. If you guys want to be on the waiting list for that, text WIN to 760-385-8211. If you're a realtor, if you're a military spouse or you support the military, you want to be a part of this movement, okay, if you're a loan officer, anyone can be a part of this movement. You do not want to miss it, okay? We got the Veteran Wealth Formula that's going to take place this Saturday with Grant. And on Thursday of next week, I'm going to be going on live with her, interviewing her. And she's going to talk about why she decided to do this veteran movement. She has almost 1,000 agents in our organization. And you know, they're going to talk about how to become. You're going to. She really wants to help military spouses. Her father was a service member. Did y'all know that? Put a 1 in the chat if you knew that her dad was military. Okay, she's a military brat, so she grew up around it. I never knew, and I'm like, now I know why you listening. Now I know why Grant, because you telling them to. You know what I'm saying? Gotta listen to. Hey, gotta listen to Mama. If she say, hey, you better do this veteran thing because in honor of my father. And guess what? They're doing it. They're partnering with us in order to reach this information out. So, Dr. Barbecue, the non-owner occupant conventional loan, there's a cap that comes in place for that secondary. The reason why you want to do that is because I have a letter that I'm going to read here in a minute. If you do if you finance out of a conventional loan, out of your VA loan, okay, and you do a owner occupant conventional, there's something called an occupancy rule overlay that lenders put in place. If you violate that occupancy rule, they typically want to see you in that house for 1 year. So don't be listening to these clowns on TikTok saying, oh, just finance out of your VA loan and you're going to be fine. They're going to accelerate your note and then they're going to do give you a due on sale clause. And you're going to have to pay off that loan in 30 days. Okay. Do not listen to these clowns on TikTok. They do not know what they're talking about. Okay. If you refinance out of your VA loan and you go to a conventional loan, you better be in that house for 1 year. Okay. Because if you do a occupancy conventional loan, you have to sign a document that says you're going to be in there. The non-owner occupant conventional loan is going to carry a higher interest rate because it has more risk because it is a investment. What is it? Investment? What? It's what? What's that?
An investment property.
There you go. Okay. So step one, well, the first way to use your VA loan again is see if you have entitlement left. The second way is to finance out of your VA loan and go a non-owner occupant conventional. Okay. And then use your VA loan again. Okay. The third way is going to be a home equity line of credit where you take money out of your property. Okay. Equity. And then you use that money for your down payment for your next purchase. Do you have any questions about what I just talked about, Dr. Barbecue? Did I pour into you, brother?
Yes, sir. You absolutely did. So I thank you. I really appreciate it.
All right. Did you send me a text message, Dr. Barbecue?
Yeah. When,
not WHEN, but WIN. I know the Navy people, man. Y'all be wearing tight pants and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Dr. Barbecue. You know I got to tease you, man. I'm glad that y'all got rid of those Buddy Lee dungarees, man. Were you in the Navy when y'all was wearing those blue jean bell bottoms?
That's right. I love my dungarees. I can't understand what the hell they doing with camouflage on a Navy ship. There ain't nowhere to hide. Dungarees up in out there, so I don't know what the hell they doing.
Oh man, guys, if you guys are having a good time and you enjoying this conversation, put a fire emoji in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, heart the hell out of this. Get the shares up right now. I'm going to break down. Guys, if you want to know the VA construction loan, I'm going to talk to you guys about it. Again, if you guys want to get on the waiting list for the event this Saturday, okay, you're a realtor, lady. You're a realtor, lady lawyer? Oh, okay, Natalie A., you're trying to ping her in here. Okay. The second time use, there is a cap. That means that you can only go to the amount that you have left on your entitlement. The first time use, there is no VA loan limit. Right now, we're talking about the VA home loan benefit and some of the things that a lot of misconceptions about the VA home loan benefit. And we're going to tell you guys how you can underwrite a property. Let me answer all of these questions right now. Are there any other questions on stage right now before I go to the next person? Let me see if I got some on the gram. Okay. So let me post this link right here, paste. Okay. All right. I'm going to pin that link right here. Okay, guys. So guys, this event that's taking place, two things that we got going on. This Thursday, we got Elena Cardone that I'm going to be interviewing. If you guys want to be a part of that, ask her questions. She's going to be on there announcing our movement for military spouses. Also, we have the Veteran Wealth Formula that's taking place this Saturday with Grant Cardone himself, okay? This is our partnership that we just launched. If you guys want to be a part of that, text VA loan to 760-385-8211 if you're a veteran, or text WIN, WIN if you are a non-veteran, or you can text either or if you guys want to be a part of that, or you can click the link above my head and register, guys. Okay, again, here's let me answer these questions real quick. Can you discuss the entitlement in general? Okay. So, number one, the VA loan has no minimum credit score. Did y'all know that? Put no limit, no limit in the chat right now. Put no limit in the chat. And I see my brother Bruno Nascimento pulling up in the building. What's up, Bruno?
Yo, 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 what up, y'all?
Okay, man, just out here cooking, man. You know what I'm saying? All right. Out here winning while everybody else is losing, man. Watching TV and stuff, man. We out here cooking, man, trying to help veterans invest. Okay.
Woo woo.
All right. So Bruno, can you do a quick introduction while I go back over the questions that are asked in the chat?
Heck yeah, I can, man. Hey guys, good afternoon to everybody who's tapping in, man. My name is Bruno. I am also a veteran and a retiree, like my brother Anthony. I'm down here in Southern California. I'm a full-time real estate professional, real estate investor, and one of the educators, man, a part of the crew. Super excited to be here. Looking forward to tapping in, offering the expertise wherever it's needed. And most of all, man, I'm really hoping that you guys are going to be tapping into us this upcoming Saturday, February 10th. So tap in, tap in, tap in. I promise you, you will not regret making that decision, man. Let's get it.
Outstanding. And if let me see if I can pull Dr. Carissa in the building, man. Dr. Carissa is usually here. She was here earlier today. And guys, we're rocking out, guys. Put a fire emoji in the chat if you guys are liking this conversation, man, because I'm gonna continue to keep going. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Win in Real Estate Show. I am your host, along with my co-host. I got a couple of VIPs in the building. I got my sister Tasha, that's a United States Coast Guard person. Was it Coast Guard, Tasha?
Let me just fire you now.
Oh man, bruh. Tasha's like, what in the hell?
No, that is the United States Marine Corps.
Tasha said it's some BS, man. I was a United States Marine. And ladies and gentlemen, I am live across all platforms. I'm on YouTube right now. Guys, I'll post my YouTube link in the chat so you guys could see that. So if you guys want to see my face, see my little studio that I'm building out, and I'm going to be going over some things. I see Brother Coker joined us. Brother, good to see you, man. Mark Days is on YouTube as well, Instagram. Guys, we're on all social media platforms and we freaking kicking it right now. So right now, please hit that heart button, get the shares up. Remember, guys that are on TikTok, for every 1,000 shares that I get, 1,000 likes that I get, guys, I'm going to unlock another VA loan nugget. I'm at 638 likes. And right now I got 20 people in here right now. Let me continue to kick it like a sensei. Bruno, do me a favor. And I want you to get ready because I'm going to ask you a question about the VA construction loan. Okay. It says, can I use the VA to build a fourplex? I'm going to answer. Can you tell me how much I can qualify for a mortgage with a credit score, income, and down payment amount? Okay, Ben, here's what I want you to do. Ben, I'm going to answer your question on TikTok. Thank you for joining us, Ben. Text VA loan to 760-385-8211, and we will give you a free consultation call. Listen to me. Bruno, I want you to show them how we get down. What is a rapid rescore and then a what if scenario? We talked about this multiple times. Can you tell them the difference between going to a bank and then going to our nonprofit so we can analyze their profile?
Yeah, man, absolutely. So a lot of people, man, when we're talking about the bigger banks, right? Big banks cost money. They have overhead. They're big, big, big. So they have big, big expenses. So because of that, they don't have much time to really invest in people the way that the smaller guys do. And the smaller guys, I'm talking about the mortgage brokers, the people that are trying to be, making the difference and the impact on a one-on-one level, right? You're more than just a number. You're, looked at on your specific circumstances. So what happens with the what if scenario is you talk to somebody, they look at your respective situation and they say, hey, what is your financial position that you are in now, and where is it that we want to be? And then we're going to go and we're going to factor in if you were to make payments, if you were to pay down or pay off specific debt, the things that you need to do, right? And then say, hey, associate those actions with specific with specific timelines and say within a specific period of time, you can be here. And if you do these things that you're being told, this is the position that you're going to be put in. And then that may potentially get you to qualify for more or get you to be able to do more that you weren't able to do before. Okay. The rapid rescore is when that VA specialist looks at those things. They tell you the respective actions for you to take. You take those actions within that period of time that they give you, and then they're going to go and have your credit recalculate or recompute, right, which is called a rapid rescore, for them to now get a different or a higher qualifying FICO score to get you to be able to qualify for a specific amount, whether it's the interest rate or a specific loan. But that's shotgun blast in a nutshell, the what if scenario and the rapid rescore.
Oh man. Put a fire emoji in the chat if you guys like that scenario, because see, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I know beyond a reasonable doubt that y'all not learning this anywhere. Did y'all know that the banks, the reason why they don't tell you that they could do, they just look, you go to the bank, Navy Federal, USAA, Pentagon Federal, okay, Bankhead Bounce, Credit Union, they don't give a damn about your interest rate. They don't care. They're either gonna say yes or no, okay? Now, the reason why they're going to do that, now remember, I just told you guys that the VA loan has no minimum credit score. The reason why they want to charge you, the reason why they don't tell you this stuff is because they want you to pay more money. Okay? So guys, this is free. If you guys are on this live right now, we got 2 events coming up. You get to talk to Elena Cardone on this coming up Thursday. Okay? All right. She's going to be, we're launching our military spouse event. And then also this Saturday, we have the veteran wealth formula with Grant Cardone himself, guys. Okay. You guys want to get in there and guys, guess what? I got a special announcement. We got Dr. Clarissa J in the building. What's up, Dr. Carissa? What's happening, man? You know,
That's not fair.
we got the VIP up in here, man. What's going on, girl? What you doing?
That's not fair. You didn't sing when Bruno came on. Why'd you do that to my name?
Because I know your chicken breast dry when you fry it. That's what.
How
What's up,
y'all
sister?
doing? I'm doing well. Didn't you say that everybody's streaming videos on Sunday night? They're dirtbags? Because I'm trying to be a dirtbag in a few minutes.
Hold on, man. Hold on, man.
Didn't you say that?
I didn't
People
say nothing
streaming
like that.
videos?
I did not say nothing like that, man. But I will tell you that we want to publicly say thank you for all of your support, because I'm gonna tell y'all right now,
No.
there's not been anybody that has done more shares. There's not been anybody on this app, with the exception of Dr. Ashley. But you 2 ladies have been a phenomenal piece of our growth, and you guys showing up each and every day. It just means a lot to us. So can we put a heart emoji in the chat? Can we say thank you? Can we matter of fact, let's do this on the count of 3. Can we come off the mic and say thank you, Dr. Carissa, on the count of 3? 1, 2, 3.
Thank you,
Thank
Dr.
you, Dr.
Carissa.
Oh,
Oh
thank
man.
you.
Carissa.
Thank you for what you're doing.
All right, man. See the sound right here, man. Don't that sound like money? Either it sounds like money or it makes you want to go use the bathroom, man. One or the other. You know what I'm saying?
It makes a difference what you're doing, and I tell you, I support it because I know it's moving the needle for a lot of
The
families,
other one was better though.
and I really appreciate what you're doing because you don't have to. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it because I know you don't have to. You mentioned this about Grant Cardone that he doesn't get a dime, but you don't get a dime for it either, and you spend hours trying to help and elevate us. So I can't help but support it, and I appreciate it. I give you a hard time, and I kind of like roasting and hazing you, but at the same time, I do appreciate what y'all do, all of you.
Guys, you know what? I'm gonna tell you who's more important than the person giving the information, the person sharing the information. Okay, because without you, you guys, we wouldn't be able to multiply. So, Dr. Carissa, we appreciate you being a seed and plugging yourself into what we're doing. We really appreciate you. We really, really do. So, thank you. And she went through our veteran wealth formula. She's not a vet. And what did you learn? Did you learn some things in the event?
I did. I learned a great deal about structuring because I didn't really come from entrepreneurs in my family. I'm an academic, obviously, but This is all new for me. So this is, and 2023 was my first taste of immersion in any of this real estate investing, thinking about building a business. So um, everything for me has been just a lush education about structuring a business the right way, and starting to be in close proximity to very good information so that I can normalize it in my head, because I didn't grow up kind of, you said you don't really talk about that, Tony, but you were kind of very close to it because your dad exposed you to real estate investing and it was normal for you. But I didn't have that in my childhood. So this is like first dip for me. So in that class was really more of that really, really um, detailed information. So detailed information, and I'm getting an echo. Do you hear echo?
Who's somebody got a hot mic? Is that?
You're the only one on my
Oh my Lord.
unmuted.
Lord have mercy. If I mute my mic, if I y'all got an echo, y'all still got an echo?
No, it's good.
Okay.
No, I learned it just had a lot of details and a lot of things that you give away for free in the rooms, but at the same time you had an opportunity to break out in 5 hours. I mean, I'm a student. I'm like, I mean, there's no student who students more than I student, but that's a 5 hour class.
Yes.
But it was a lot of information, a lot of case studies that were very specific to you solve live state specific problems, which I got the most out of because that's how my mind works. The way Tony teaches, which is, it matches my learning style, which is reviewing concepts over and over again, and then I can take ownership of it. So I just really appreciated walking away with information that I actually took to my family during the holidays, and they were very interested. So I just, as far as structuring, putting houses in trust that we inherited, because we have a few of those. The last one we talked about was built in 1968, and Natalie was just talking about being in Augusta, Georgia, the CSRA. She's down in the audience, but one of my grandfather's property was built then, and so we were able to talk about putting it in a trust and what we were going to do because of what I learned in the class. So I really appreciate it. I do. It was a lot.
Outstanding.
Hey, Ellis.
Outstanding, man. Now, see, this is what we're talking about, guys. We're not just talking about veterans. This is stuff. The business is business, man. We were just telling you guys while having a veteran partner, how you guys could leverage government grants and all types of other stuff and build your business. And here's an example right now, right? Because guys, put a fire emoji in the chat if you guys want us to go over the VA construction loan, because we're gonna go over that real quick. And then, guys, we're gonna tell you guys how you can. We're gonna go over how we're just going to talk about the VA home loan benefit, and we'll go into some business stuff. So right now, if you guys are on the live right now, again, we have an event this Thursday. We're going to be interviewing Elena Cardone. If you're a realtor, loan officer, anyone, she's going to be announcing our movement that we have for veterans and military spouses, and how anyone here can be a part of that. In addition to that, this Saturday, we have the Veteran Wealth Formula with Grant Cardone himself. Now, that means the husband and the wife is going to be involved in this. So, guys, what we're talking about is everybody will have the opportunity to win. There's no excuse for you guys not to be there. It's going to be stupid, okay? You get to ask any questions that you want to ask. Grant showed up for like 20, 25 minutes, probably almost 30 minutes, and he talked to us. And guys, me advertising, it's different when people are buying into a system and they're doing anything, nothing against that, but it's different when they are actually wanting to help veterans. That's the biggest piece. They want to help veterans and military spouses get into business because they see there's a lack of, veterans are financially astute. They work very hard. They sacrifice to serve our country. So why wouldn't they be able to own the home they defend? Commercial and residential. Okay. And they're, obviously he saw my work ethic. He said, man, I heard you don't have the biggest room, but I'm gonna tell you one thing that I like about you is that you show up each and every time that we ask you to show up. Let me tell y'all this crazy story. You know what he said? He said, one of the biggest things, one of the reasons why we watched you for some time, and one of the biggest things that you did not do, you did not ask us for anything. He said, people are always asking for something. He said, when you shared your information, you asked how you could help us. And he said, that is priceless. Every pitch that he had in that room that I heard were asking for 1 million, 2 million, 10 million. I didn't say that. I said, listen, my name is Anthony Glenn. I have a 8-figure business. We have built this business. We want to bring more veterans into the Cardone community for exchange for information on how to get more veterans into the multi-unit space. When I told him that, he said, "You don't want nothing?" I said, "No, I don't want anything. I want to help." He said, "Look, here's my assistant's email." He got on a Zoom call with me. I got flown to Miami. I went to Miami. I met with him face to face. Shook his hand. We talked to him. He showed me his company. I saw all of a diverse company to where it was a lot of ladies in executive positions and a lot of minorities in leadership positions in his organization. And then I'm like, damn, this is not what I thought. And then after that, he said, "We want to partner with you. How can we help?" I showed them how they could help, and they said, "We're in." The first event we didn't pay one dime for, $50,000, not one penny. Not one penny. They didn't ask me for nothing. Okay? So guys, listen, this is I can't even believe, my mind is blown, and guess the biggest thing that I want to say, yes, Tasha, go ahead. Yeah, comment. Go ahead, sister. Jump in.
No, I did not want to cut you off. I was going to wait till you were done.
No, go ahead. Jump in, sister. Come on. You got it.
So I wanted to jump in and just say, like, okay, I was active duty Marine as well. I made it to Gunny, and one thing that I found hard to stomach is you don't have a lot of leaders. I didn't find, me personally, a lot of leaders that were willing to help you advance without some sort of gain themselves. And I know when we first met, I was suspicious because of our connection, but
Oh man, let me tell you. Now I got to pause right here. Let me tell you, Tasha hung up on me about 11 times, man. I got called a bald-headed scallywag. That's what Tasha called me before. I said, "Tasha, man, I'm here to help, man. Come on, man."
Look, I'm not going to say that. What appeals to me the most, I'm glad we got past that. I truly am, because I can't tell you how much I appreciate the information that you're given. Getting out of the military, it's like you're the redheaded stepchild of society now. Like, okay, you did this, that's your thing, that's how you identify, but you have no leadership. You have very few people that are actually willing to put themselves out there, and they're truly altruistic. Like, they just want to help you for the sake of helping, not, most are trying to out there trying to help you so that they get something in return. And you don't do that. And you're one of the, like, in the Marine Corps, there were very few leaders that I found like that want to help you for the sake of seeing you advance, for the sake of seeing you get better. And the fact that you're putting this information out there and you genuinely want to see people succeed is why I'm all about this. Like, I can get behind you 100%. And I love that you're willing to put the information out there. It's like, I see what Grant sees in you. You put the information out there because you genuinely want to help people. You want to see people succeed, and you're willing to go about, finding out the information, using your own experience, your own pitfalls, your own failures, your own lessons, because that's what I tell my kids. Every loss is a lesson. You're putting your own lessons out there so people don't have to experience them, so they can move forward. And it's not just veterans. You put it out there for everybody, and bringing the veterans into it, which is also creating a different kind of community. Like, you're giving veterans another purpose, because Lord knows when I got out, I had no idea what the hell I was going to do with my life or what I wanted to do. We're used to, being given a mission and going out and completing that mission. And then you're standing, okay, what's next? What's next? And then you get to the civilian world. You're like, okay, well, what am I supposed to do now? You have an idea. You have no idea how to get there. And you're giving that information. And I appreciate you so much. Thank you.
I appreciate the love, man. It makes me feel all snuggly inside, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go put one of them snuggle blankets on from Costco, man. Put that snuggle blanket on, it makes me feel good. But I'm gonna tell y'all, man, doesn't it feel good to be around you? Look, I'm gonna tell y'all.
Can I ask a question?
Sure, go ahead.
Can I ask Tasha, did you really call him a scallywag?
No, Tasha,
That,
she called
Did
me
you
more than
really
that.
say scallywag?
I'm a little bit more colorful with my language, but no, I
There
did.
it is.
I was suspicious of him because he was friends with my ex. That's all I'm saying. My ex was like, talk to him. And I'm like, okay, no.
Oh, that's funny. It would have been funny if you said scallywag, though, but I hear you. Colorful's good too.
But see, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Doesn't it feel good? Put a 1 in the chat if it feels good for your friends to win, man. Like, listen, man, I don't like being around people. So I'm gonna tell y'all something. It is hard to get on this show and talk for 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. But the reason why I do it is because I want to be the sunshine in your life and not the darkness. We got enough bad stuff going on, man. Look at the media right now. People getting in car accidents, people dying, people getting shot, stuff on Instagram, people getting beat up, man. I don't want to be, listen, I want to be the light, man. I don't want to be the darkness. We got enough going on right now, man. So for me, I feel like no matter how, whatever, anytime that I get on here, even when I don't want to, I'm going to show up as the light, man. And I want you guys to plug in. Again, you cannot win hanging around losers or watching losers lose. You got to be around people who's going to elevate you, put gasoline on your fire and not dim your light. You get what I'm saying? I don't want you to grow vertical. I don't want you to go horizontal. I want you to grow vertical. But the only way you can go vertical is that you got to put your both feet on the ground, okay? And then plant yourself in positive people and thinking. And I don't want people to be around. Right now, I got 100 people that have been through this room right now. I don't care if it was one person here. I'd be excited for one person to show up. And the reason why is because I know that I'm going to say something. If I could say one thing or give you one thing to put your financial, I have done my due diligence. I went to church today, and today the message was making sure that you are not suppressing people no matter how they treat you. You still want to show up with good energy, good positive energy for people no matter what. And the most powerful thing that you can do is forgive. Because a lot of people that are going through things, you're not the issue. They're a trigger point. You're a trigger point for them. And the reason why people reject positivity, think about this, it's because it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable to be the light. It's uncomfortable to be excited. It's uncomfortable. But guess what? You should be uncomfortable because everything that you do is important so people can be where I want to be around people of who I want to emulate. I don't want to be around people that I don't want to be like, right? So right now, for those of you that are in here, all of y'all are winning right now. I guarantee you if I open up a room that Anthony Glenn, cussed out X, 10,000 people will be in this space. Let me open up a room about winning in real estate or investing or doing something else. I don't care about the most people. I care about the right people. Does that make sense? Am I making sense or am I going on a tangent, y'all? Because I want y'all to hear this, man. You will not hear me cussing people out on a stage. You will not hear me investing anything. You won't hear me sharing anything. I want to be, no matter how bad my day is, and I'll tell you, Bruno will tell you, I go through some rough times behind the scenes, man, because it's very hard to go and change everything that you've done. So think about this. I already had a business. I had to lose something, right? Because I was Remax all the way in. I bought a franchise, spent $500,000 building that franchise, got the 50 agents, right? 38 agents, got the 38 agents. And then I was afraid to go through change. But in order for me to let go, in order for me to grow, I have to let go of everything in order to get something. The only way a door can open, the only way I can park another car in that garage is if I remove one out. So guess what? Remax tried to sue me. Okay. We got past that. I had to go through all of this process. I had to switch the brokerage to a different platform. But guess what? Immediately I start to see the fruits of the labor. Some of you guys right now are walking around with seeds in your pocket and you won't plant them. Why? Put a 1 in the chat if this is resonating with you. You got an idea if you just had the opportunity to be heard. If you just had the opportunity to be heard about what it is that you want to do, if you just had the opportunity to get in the right people, you will be you. So think about this, man. If you just had the opportunity just to say, look, man, give me a shot. I promise you I will hit the game winning ball. Well, let me tell y'all something, man. If somebody won't open the door, man, you build your own damn door. Man, come on, man. Y'all not listening to what I'm talking about, man.
Speaking, Tony.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying, man. Listen to me, man. Don't nobody owe you nothing. Okay? You go out there and get your success, but you got to be around meat eaters, man. How you going to make $10 million hanging around people that make $30,000? You got to plug into the people who you want to be like. You got to be around the people who you want to be like. And guess what? It sucks to not eat Scooby snacks. It sucks to get up and go to the gym. It sucks to read a book. It sucks to not be able to go with your friends and drink beer all day long. It sucks to not go out there and party all day long. Listen, I'm only investing in time and I'm only investing my time into people that I want to be like. Come on, man. I hope, man, listen, man. It's Sunday, man. If you wasn't ready for this message, go ahead and leave quietly, man, because some of y'all need to hear this, man. Some of y'all are eagle in the cage right now. You've gotten all the information and you're a serial procrastinator. I want to be a real estate investor. Well, guess what? Let me ask y'all a question, man. Let me ask you a serious question right now for the people that are here. Okay. All right. So hard up if you were resonating with this, guys, listen to me. We got the veteran wealth formula. It's not just for vets. Plug in. If you guys want to be on that list, text WIN to 760-385-8211. Again, 760-385-8211. Right now we're small, but I'm telling you right now, one thing that I do not do is I do not lose. Bruno would tell you, if I put my mind to something, I put people around me and we run together to win. Okay. You're not going to be able to do it by yourself. You got to plug into someone who's going to give you the game. Okay. But you got to be willing to help them with the game. I'm not looking for people to take from me. I'm looking for people to partner with me. But guess what? If you're not elevated, if you do not have anyone, if my vision isn't $100 million vision, okay, think about it. If my goal is to make $5 million and your goal is to make 10, what in the hell are you doing hanging out with me? Your vision doesn't fit within mine. So I know if my goal is big, to reach 21 million veterans and to help people, it's infinite, it's evergreen. My root is grounded in something positive, helping. Everybody put the word help in the chat right now. Let's think about this. My root is grounded in helping people. If I'm rooted in helping, serving, giving, listen, my hands are open. My hands are not closed. My hands are open. The reason why you're not where you want to be at is because you're not helping anyone. But the reason why you can't help anyone is because your goal's not big enough. Okay? Stop hanging around chickens expecting eagle success. It's not possible. Nobody gives a crap what you did yesterday. The only thing that counts is what you're going to do tomorrow. Okay? Stop procrastinating. You cannot get to where I am unless you're willing to invest in other people. Man, I'm going to yield the mic real quick, man. Who else wants to talk, man? Who else wants to talk? The mic is open. Man, if you got a question, put it in the chat, man. Okay? Hard up right now. Give me the 2,000 likes right now. Get the shares up on Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn. Let's go, y'all. Listen, I'm trying to rap to y'all and tell you how I think, man. I cannot. Listen, the money is nothing. Making somebody else make money, that's how you do it, man. That's how you do it. If you're helping people make money, guess what? They're going to help you. You don't have big blood. Let me tell y'all something, man. You don't have $1 million because you're worried about your $10,000 bills. Okay? Stop focusing on where you're at and focus on who you can become, man. Man, I don't know, man. Let's go, man. Listen. I think somebody needed to hear that, man. Put a 1 in the chat if I'm talking to you, man. Listen, stop being uncomfortable. Start being so damn comfortable, man. You don't have enough time? Get your ass up earlier. You don't have enough money? Cut off all of your stuff. How bad do you want it? You want more real estate? Plug into people who have real estate. You want to learn how to be a $10 million earner? Help that $10 million earner make $15 million by being of value. You're not going to get it thinking, if you go to sleep with your idea and you're not committed to it, you'll never get to where you want to be. Man, I don't know what to say, man. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all are listening to what I'm saying, guys. It's 22 people on Clubhouse right now, man. Listen, they're missing this message. They're missing this message. Listen, get to freaking work. Listen, right now you got a phone. If your phone goes dead, right? What do you have to do to recharge it?
Plug in.
You got to plug in. You got to plug in the people who are going to help you. Okay? But you got to be of value also. It's simple. Share this space out. Get more people in front of us. Help us get bigger, guys. Commit yourself to sharing the hallway. Like an Instagram post. We see that stuff, man. Okay? And guess what? I'm going to tell y'all something. Check this out, man. Listen, I don't have the biggest clubhouse rooms. I don't have the most humor, right? But I'm bigger than what it looks, man. I know who I represent. You know who I represent? God. God gave me this gift. I represent something bigger than me. It's never going to fail. I don't care how many haters I got. I represent something and someone bigger than me. Okay? So people are worried about, oh man, I don't know if I should plug in here and on. Well, guess what, man? Good luck. How you going to get there without us? How you going to get there without us? Obviously, something is not working in your system. How are you going to get there without us? Somebody with character that's going to help people. I got Bruno showing up, Ian showing up. These are people who are helping us grow, man. Now I got Elena and Grant endorsing what it is that we're doing because they believe in who we are, not what I have. Think about it. There's rooms right now, 20, 50, 60,000 followers, man. You know how many followers, you know how many people we had? We got up to 8,700. On average, we don't have the biggest room, but we're making the biggest impact, man. Let's go, man. Put a fire emoji in the chat if you guys are rocking out with me, man. I think I'm sorry, man, but I needed to talk to y'all, man, because listen, man, nobody's going to dim my light, man. Nothing is going to stop what we're doing. I'm telling you right now, you guys are on the ground floor of something big, man. We just got endorsed by one of the biggest real estate moguls on the planet, Grant and Elena Cardone, man. They're endorsing what I do because we're helping veterans, but I didn't do it alone. We did it with people, Ian, Bruno, Sierra, Dr. Carissa, Barth, Dr. Barbecue, Tasha. We need more people to get more properties. Think about it. If we're trying to rip you off and all we need is one. Veterans talk a lot of crap, dude. All I need to do is take one person and do one person bad, man. One person is all it takes for this all to be crumbling down. Okay? So guys, we're trying to get you to where I'm at, but we're not going to drag you there, man. Either you're in the boat rowing with us, okay? Or we got to throw you off the boat, man. So listen, again, text WIN to 760-385-8211 if you guys want to get on this show, okay? Thursday, Elena, okay? Saturday, Veteran Wealth Formula. Text WIN to 760-385-8211. Oh, man. So, bruh, I know y'all like, who in the hell is this guy, man? Listen, man, I was born for the mic, okay? I've been waiting for this. I've been working diligently since 2005 to get to this place, okay? I could not get to this place without people, without helping people. We've done over $1 billion in real estate sales without buying any leads. Okay. The reason why is because we know that if we negotiate like we buy our own home and we give this information out, you can't even, for the stuff that I taught about trust and everything else, people are paying $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. I got to give you something to entice you, man, so I can at least get you in the door and get you to invest in real estate so you can go out there, okay, and win. That way you could hold the trophy up and we can post it on TikTok, LinkedIn, Instagram, Farmers Only, all of that stuff so people know who we are. So for those of you that are showing up, I appreciate you guys coming in. Let's get back to it. Does anybody have any questions about my rant? Sorry about that. I did Kanye, man. I know y'all like, damn, who in the hell is this damn guy with this blonde beard on here on damn YouTube talking all this trash? Well, guess what? If you're uncomfortable, good. You should be uncomfortable. Good, because it's time to win, man. Right now, don't y'all want to rest and just get money
Tony,
just rolling in?
When did you get the automatic weapon? Is that new?
Got some new stuff, man. I got some new stuff, man. I got tired of, man. Listen, man, I was a service member and my gun was, I just had this gun. That's it. That's all I got. Now I got all kind of sounds, man. You know, now I got the, you know, I had to upgrade. I had to upgrade my T-Mobile Sidekick, man. You know, so now the only sound I used to have is this one. I know y'all got tired of that, man. That's the only button I had, man. I'll be like, oh, man. So, guys, any questions or comments that you guys have right now, put it in the chat. I am new to real estate. What can I do? Okay, Sharon, text WIN to 760-385-8211. Okay, if you're trying to invest or you're a realtor, you're trying to get your production up and you want to serve people. Now, listen to me. If you're not willing to work, then we don't want you. Okay? This is not what you can get. This is how you can help. And I'm going to tell y'all something. This is a fundamental principle. When you guys are out here doing your thing, it's not about this is not about what you can get from us. I had an agent that I interviewed yesterday, and she hasn't sold any property. She's from LA. And the first question that she asked me, what's a commission split? You know what I told her? This is the wrong office for you. You come with value because we already know our value. Okay. You want to make money? Okay. Help people. Okay. You've been in real estate for 1 year. What benefit do we get from bringing you on, taking from somebody who's already working? So if you're coming to us asking what's the split, we already know this is not the office for you. If you're coming to us saying, hey, I'm rolling my sleeves up, how do you do what you do? Because I want to be able to do that with you and do it better. Okay. Those are the type of people that we want in our organization. Again, text WIN to 760-385-8211. Sharon, again, 760-385-8211. And thank you guys for the 3,000 likes on TikTok. I appreciate you guys. All right. Right now, get the shares up. If you guys want to rock out with us, we're going to drop another nugget. Now, who has another question before we go over to Bruno talking about the VA construction loan? Bruno, are you ready to rock out? Let's rock out.
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's see if anybody has questions.
I'm going to get my nephew with you, but his stepdad, my bro, La Paz, I'll get him to your show. I am determined to help him. Okay. My brother, DeJesus, I appreciate you. Okay. Now, DeJesus, does that mean the Jesus? Is that what that means? The Jesus. I wish I had a cool name like that, man. My name is Anthony Bartholomew Glenn II. I'm joking.
Bartholomew. Hey, Anthony, let me give you a couple take backs or whatever you want to say that I just got.
Yeah.
And really resonated. The importance of adding value, and essentially not wanting anything in return. What you have to do to, it's amazing that example you gave. Like, there's people that will come in immediately. What can you do for me? And then there's people like myself. I send you leads anytime I hear somebody that you could potentially help. I don't want anything from you, but I know in the future, when we do connect in business, you'll remember that. It's what you do now for other people. And the other thing I really had to take back was the importance and what it will do if you make the people that surround you wealthy and millionaires. What's that going to leverage you to? And man, again, I really miss all the rooms like this that you do, and I just learned so much, and especially in what you do in teaching about your kids and how you can make them. And I know that's a whole nother thing you do, but anyhow, I'm grateful, and I gotta leave in a minute. I just wanted to get that into you. Appreciate you.
I appreciate you, Barth. And you know what? Thank you for showing up and giving humor, man. People don't understand.
That's right.
People don't understand how important it is just to laugh, man. Like, I'm going to tell y'all something, and I'm going to say something to what Barth is saying, man. You help people, you don't know how that blessing is going to show up, man. You don't know how that blessing will show up, man. I wish Bruno said that he was watching me before he joined. I didn't even know that he was around, man. He has some crazy stories. I'm like, damn, he was there. So of some of the things that I've done in silence, I'm going to tell you, people who help people in silence, those are the true heroes. There's nothing wrong with being forward with what you're doing for other people. But when you do it in silence when nobody is watching, that's the true value, man. Your value is never in what you've gained, man. It's not important, man. I want to be remembered of how many people I helped. How many people did we help together? How many people did you help this last week? How many times did you say, I'm sorry to someone? How many times did you say, I forgive you? How many times did you say, what is it that I could do for you? How many times did you give something that could change? God, let me tell y'all something about financial literacy, man. If we could say one thing that could change the complete trajectory of somebody's family. One thing, man. One thing. Hey, you know what? Put your property in a trust so you can avoid probate. Your family's going to inherit that property without having to pay taxes, man, and going through a probate process. I had a whole conversation about this, and this guy's arguing with me in the room in the morning. Oh, I said, bro, do you even have a trust? How about writing down some stuff? Ellis was there. This guy's arguing me down about if a trust could be, contested in court. And it's like, bro, you don't even listen. Don't take advice from people doing something that they've never done. Right now, there's a lot of people fear mongering, saying that the market was going to crash in 2019, the beginning of COVID. That was a $400,000 mistake of waiting. If you would have bought a investment property in 2019, you would have you would be $400,000 richer. The medium home price. Stop listening to people, man. You make you drive your own bus. You get the information from people that are doing something that you want to, or going somewhere that you want to be like. And guys, listen to me, man. You're gonna win. But you cannot win walking around with the seed in your pocket. You got to put it in the dirt so the roots can go. After the root comes the branches. I mean the stem. After the stem comes the branches. After the branches comes the leaves. After the leaves comes the fruit. And it's multiple fruit from one tree trunk. Why? Because the root is strong, man, and it's producing multiple fruit. The things that you do right now, think about it. You investing in real estate is like planting a tree that produces fruit infinitely as long as you have tenants in it. That thing will print money for the rest of your life. Your kids can benefit from the decisions that you make today. I don't know about you, but I don't want my family to inherit. What's up, King David? Oh my God, I got a VIP in the building, man. King David, where you been, man? So check this out, man. I don't want my kids to inherit my procrastination, man. All right. But vice versa, listen to this though. Let me tell you this. There's also a scenario to where if your roots are bad, it produces bad fruit. So if you're rooted in fear, disappointment, doubt, anger, hate, unforgiveness, whatever you're rooted in, that's what you're going to produce. So if you're producing nothing, you're producing no action, you're producing no investing, you're producing no helping people, you need to look yourself in the mirror and say that I need to change the roots, what I'm grounded in. What am I surrounding myself? Who am I surrounding myself with is exactly who I want to become. So if you're around people and you're the smartest person in the room, you need to get around some people that are bigger than you. Okay? So this is fundamental principles. What's up, Stack Pack? I'm gonna come to you next, brother. Bruno, kick the VA construction loan. Put a 1 in the chat if this is resonating with you guys. Okay, we just went up. Stack Pack is in the building. Okay, I want to talk about how Stack Pack and I met after Bruno talks about the VA construction loan. You ready, Bruno? Flash your mic if you're ready to rock out.
Yeah, I'm ready, man.
Go ahead.
All right, so the biggest thing, guys, is talking about the difference between the VA construction loan, and then you have the conventional, and understanding the differences between the two. Okay, so the big picture, and I'll go big, and then we'll kind of go into the details. So big picture is understanding that there's a product out there that allows us as veterans for us to be able to get out there, buy land, and build on that land, okay, and have all of that done in one loan that encompasses the purchasing of the land, the purchasing of the material, the financing for the whole nine, and the entire construction, right? But there's only one close for that. Okay, traditionally, when we're looking at conventional loans, okay, we got to understand that you have normally about a 3-phase process. The first one is you go and then you secure financing. So you take a loan for you to go purchase land. And then you have closing costs associated with that. That generally, and obviously depends where you are, what it is that you're looking to purchase, right? But generally speaking, you're looking at a minimum of about 25% down on that very first loan for you to be able to secure that. Then you're going to find a builder, you're going to get a different loan for you to be able to build on that land. Meanwhile, while all that's happening, you're making your payments on the land loan that you received. So now you get a second loan. The builder now starts to build and everything else. You close on that loan, and then you have closing costs associated with that as well. Every time the builder takes money out, right, for them to go purchase material, or recoup, or reimburse the workers for work completed and everything else. Okay, whenever they pull the money out, the consumer has to pay interest on the money that's pulled out. Okay, so again, you have payments and everything else. Now, once everything is complete, you're going to go and you're going to do another loan, which is the construction to permanent loan. And that's ultimately the loan that's going to take the land loan, pay that off, take the construction loan, pay that off, right? And then give you one loan that encompasses all of that into one. Remember, you also have closing costs associated with that as well. And for each of these, all three, generally speaking, right, you have requirements for down payments. So as you can tell, traditional, conventional construction, right, costly. It requires a lot of capital, um, and you're going to be making a lot of payments, right, throughout throughout the completion of all that. VA loan construction, right? The contrast of that is zero money down, zero out of pocket expenses. All of that gets covered in one. The main thing is you go, you take out a loan, you get that secured, right? The very first step, you as a borrower, the veteran, okay, first you're going to go and you're going to find a lender, right, that actually offers this product.
Okay, stop
You
right,
find a
pause
lender.
right there real quick.
Okay.
Okay, so step one, let's go through the steps. Okay, so we already know that a regular construction loan, you got to get a loan for the land and then a loan for the build, and then both of those are amortized during the process. Okay, all right, and then you're going to pay fees as soon as you take that money out. Now we're going to go over the VA loan construction process. Step one is what, Bruno?
So step one is going to be you finding a lender that actually offers this, that is able to do it. A lot of people are going to tell you that they can't, right? Or that it's not possible. The reason why they'll tell you that it's not possible is because they themselves are not able to finance it. So then they'll tell you that, oh, it just can't be done. Can't be done through them. So step one is finding a lender.
Okay, all right, finding a lender, step one. Step two.
Okay, all right. So step two is going to be you finding a builder. Okay, so the builder is going to require what's called a VA builder ID number, right? And then that not only does he have to have the prerequisites required for them to be given the VA builder ID number from the Department of Veteran Affairs,
Mhm.
that builder also has to have the experience required by that respective lender to show that they have completed projects like the one that they're taking on, to ensure that they're not getting in over their heads and that you're not hiring somebody that it can't be cousin Day that just got his license as a general contractor. So they're looking at somebody with past building experience, and not only experience, but experience that matches the size of the project that you're taking on. Meaning that if you're going to go build a 3,000 square foot home, they want to see someone that has built homes, pretty close to the 3,000 or larger. But so step two is going to be finding an adequate builder. So notice that I said adequate. I'm not just saying it can't just be any builder. So you have to find an adequate builder. So that's step two. So step one, find a lender. Step two, find a builder.
And I'm going to do the other two steps, and put a fire emoji in the chat if you guys are enjoying this conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about the VA construction loan. And guys, listen, I'm going to read this out of the VA handbook, and then we're going to go through this. And Ellis, yes, you can do modular homes. Yes, you can with the VA construction loan, but it has to be permanently attached. And there's a way to do it. Okay. So, but the veteran does have to live in the property. So let me read this real quick. Okay. So I'm going to read this. Give me one quick second. All right. So VA construction loan. The VA will guarantee construction to permanent loan that is a loan to finance the construction purchase of a residence. The loan is closed prior to the start of construction, with proceeds dispersed to cover the cost of the balance on the land and the balance in the escrow. The escrow monies are paid out to the builder during construction. Okay. All right. The veteran begins making payments on the construction permanent loan only after construction is complete. Therefore, the initial payment on the principal may be postponed for up to 1 year. The loan must be amortized to achieve the full repayment with its remaining terms. Now, let me tell you what this means. Step one, veteran goes to the bank, gets the loan. The bank has to be VA approved to do VA construction loans. Step two, you go to the builder. You got to find an adequate builder. They have to be certified for the VA to do the VA construction loans. Okay. Step three, the escrow company is a neutral third party or account that holds the money. Escrow. Everybody put escrow in the chat. ESCROW. Escrow. Escrow is next. Okay. The builder puts the money. The bank puts the money into escrow. All of the money goes into escrow. And then the fourth part is going to be the builder is going to take money out of the escrow account. Okay. And phases until the build is complete. Okay. The veteran does not make any payments until until they give their certificate of occupancy. And when that veteran moves in, then they start to do the amortized payments. Bruno, is there anything else that you want to add to that?
Um, no, I think the only thing that I'll add, man, is just getting people to understand that it's a complex process, but it's doable. Okay, and the reason why it's complex is just because it's a little bit different than what the standard conventional process is that a lot of people are familiar with. So it can be done. Understand that it takes a little bit of time, but it's possible. Okay, so that lender. Okay, and there's like an actually there's a good amount of lenders out there that actually offer this. So connect with us, man, and we can get you guys pointed in the right direction. But I'll tell you, man, with the construction, the one time close construction, just like with everything else, what this requires is a strategy, right? So it's a roadmap and a strategy to get you to where it is that you want to get to. So you have to have preparation. So it's not something that you can shoot from the hip on. Because it's a little bit more complex. It requires for you to do it right, right? It does require for you to do some due diligence and some extensive preparation to get you to the point that you want to get to. But I'll land there.
Out freaking standing, guys. Put a fire emoji in the chat if you guys enjoy that. Guys, we're talking about the VA construction loan. We just went through the entire process. Okay, so guys, listen to me. If you guys want to be on the event, click the link above my head. We have the event on Thursday where you're going to meet Elena Cardone. If you're a realtor, or you are a military spouse, or you support realtors, military spouses, whatever, you guys could get in that event on Thursday. And then this Saturday, we have the Veteran Wealth Formula with no other than Grant Cardone himself. If you are on TikTok or YouTube and you can't get the link, text VA loan if you're a veteran or WIN to 760-385-8211. Text VA loan to 760-385-8211 and you guys could get on the waiting list. Are there any questions or comments on what we just taught today? Okay, it says Navy Federal didn't approve past client of mine on modular homes. Well, probably the reason why they didn't get approved is probably because it wasn't permanently attached. Modular homes can be purchased, so can mobile homes, as long as it's permanently attached and it meets the requirements for modular or construction or modular homes. Okay. All right. Any questions? Will you serve some peanut noir? Ellis, what's up, man? Oh man, that's true, man. It's Saturday. I'm about to drink my Cabernet Sauvignon and my peanut noir and go eat some filet McNaig, man. Marines be pronunciating things wrong. So we really appreciate you guys coming to the show. Thank you so much. Put a fire emoji in the chat if you guys enjoyed the show today.
Right.
Yes.
You what happened to how you met Stack?
Oh shoot, man. Did I almost skip Stack? Oh my gosh. Stack Pack, are you here, brother?
We got to hear the bass before we call it a night.
Oh,
you know I'm in the building, man. What we doing, Tony? What we doing, man?
Oh man, what's wrong with your man? Your guns sound faster than mine, man. Let me see, man. Let me see, man. All right, so Stack Pack, man. If you let the people know who you are and what you do, how did we meet, man? Can you give them that outro?
Listen, let me give y'all the outro. Let me tell y'all what happened. When I met Anthony on here, it was the Mortgage Syndicate, right? That's where we met, but I was burning it on fire like I usually do, right? Burning it, telling people about, social media and really, like educating. I was already on my path. But Anthony, he seen me in Mortgage Syndicate and he believed in that though. He believed in the social media journey. He believed in what I was doing. And he's done things for me behind the scenes that you can't even put words on. You can't even talk about on the app. I feel like things that, happen for you off the app and, for your business, it's priceless. And you always, keep people like that around you, man, and show your gratitude, show your love. So and it was in Mortgage Syndicate, man. Is where we met, man. And then after that, Anthony was kind enough to, fly me out to that state. I could have stayed anywhere else. I could have stayed in a hotel, in a shack, motel, right? Whatever. But Anthony opened up those doors for me, and I appreciate you, brother. And you know me, man. I'm the media mogul. I do a lot when it comes to social media, right? Getting people to the next level, billboards, articles, placements, TV. I help people get from, zero to hero really fast. And it doesn't matter if you're a model, brand, entrepreneur, rapper, singer, it doesn't matter, right? I handle a lot of people on social media. So, I'm here, Anthony. I got your back. Stack pack. Let's continue to rise, right? Please join this link at the top. Join the Cardone veterans, please. February 10th is going down. Please get up in there for me. If you don't do nothing else, please get up in there for me so you can see the information and the VA loans that go down. Anthony, back to you, brother. Let's go.
Oh man, you know what I'm saying, man. Let's go, y'all. Put a 5 emoji in the chat if you like that. All right. Damn, you got all kind of sounds over there, man. Let me see what I got over here. Let me see what I can pull out, man. Let me see what I can pull out.
He's too dangerous to be left alive.
Oh man. So guys, we really appreciate you guys pulling up, man. Make sure if you guys missed the show, I'm telling y'all missed a good one today. Put a 5 emoji in the chat if you thought this was a good show, guys. Thank you guys for coming on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, X, Clubhouse. We're on all social media platforms. Guys, really appreciate you guys hanging out. If you guys want to interconnect with me, text WIN if you want to win. Listen, remember, I talked about the tree analogy, guys. Listen, man, whatever you get pressure is what's going to come out of you. If you guys are grounded on your journey, listen, the reason why you have roadblocks and where you want to go is because if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. Okay? It's not supposed to be easy. Okay? All right. It's not easy sacrificing. It's not easy getting on here on a Saturday. I could be doing a Sunday. I could be doing anything right now, chilling. Okay. I got to go to court tomorrow for a person that I had to evict. Right. And then I also have some people that are going to be at the house tomorrow. And we're going to be working on a workbook for the event. We got to make a couple of changes. And then also we got to prepare for next week. But I wanted to come on here and then, pour some value into you guys and tell you guys, you will do it, okay? Not you can do it, you will do it. If you believe that, put a 1 in the chat right now. Every last one of you guys could get to where you need to go, but you have to commit, and you got to be around. You have to be around people who are chopping down trees, kicking butt, and taking names. You have the ability to become the person that you want to be like. But if you're hanging around losers, you're going to lose. You got to get around champions. I didn't say winners. You got to get around champions because champions win. They understand that you're going to take a couple of losses, and those losses in your life are adjustment roadmaps that you got to get to where you need to be at. I didn't get on Clubhouse and just automatically know how to moderate. I had to get on here and say, hey, my name's Tony Glenn, and I want to damn reset the damn room. I was messing stuff up. But guess what? It does not get any easier. You just get more conditioned to do what you're not used to doing. So ladies and gentlemen, again, 760-385-8211. Text WIN to 760-385-8211. If you guys want to get on the waiting list for the event, okay, we have 50 seats in person, and then we have some digital seats that you guys can come to. We got 2-3 people that have been on stage right now that have been to the event. You're not just going to learn about veterans. You're going to learn about business in general, okay? So let's get to it. Natalie, I'm going to hit you up. Thank you guys for coming to the show. We will see you guys tomorrow. Have an outstanding day. Dope room, y'all, by the way. Appreciate you guys.